This is video 2 for the Speak for Yourself assignments. My quote was, communist countries like to particularly use the race card, especially when pointed towards the U.S. Yes, we've had issues in the past, absolutely, but there isn't another country that handles race better than ours. These issues are everywhere, or they are not as invasive in places such as China because they don't have our diversity. So basically the way I took this is every country is going to deal with race regardless of what's going on. But because we are such a diverse country, people really like to throw the race card and that we're racist here in the U.S. And I really did kind of agree with that, because even in the U.S., because of the diversity, people are always saying, oh, someone's a racist, someone is this, someone is that. You also hear that term a lot about when you're like flying and there's people who aren't from the U.S., they will actually say that too. Like, oh, we heard like the U.S. was super racist and like race is a big issue there. But the thing of it is like the U.S. is super diverse in like history with race and culture, and that's just how it is. It's not going to change. You can't change the past. But that seems to be something that people want to do. But again, you can't. It's the past. It's not changing. I also agree with that, because really it doesn't matter where you go, there's going to be discrimination, and that's kind of what racism is. It's discrimination towards a race, and that's anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in China or wherever. There's places where you can go as an American and people do not like you because you are an American in their country. I mean, that's just, it doesn't matter. It's racism, discrimination. It doesn't matter where you're at. It's alive everywhere. I also said I agree with this, because even though we did have really bad racism and discrimination against African Americans in the past, that's really not how it is now. In fact, I think things are kind of switching roles, and a lot of people do not like white Americans because of things that happened in the past. We're kind of being pushed to the side, like, oh, you're racist and you're this and you're that, even though that's not how it is. And there's a lot of people saying, because my ancestors were this and they were slaves and they did this and this, that we deserve more. We deserve more than y'all to be put on the same pedestal. But there's not really any pedestals anymore. So that's kind of why I agree with racism is everywhere, and people who do not like the way we run our government, especially like communist countries and socialism and stuff like that, they're going to be really quick to like tear down the U.S. because of our diversity, and that we had issues in the past, but things have changed and they do not approve of the way our country is.